every man that I've gone on dates with that has been a masculine energy man, he's secure, he's confident, he's financially successful, they never ask me about my work, my job, my career. They don't ask me at all. They don't care. They don't care if I'm CEO or if I'm working minimum wage. They do not care. They maybe around date 3 will maybe be like, what do you do? And it's more like just kind of curious as far as like getting to know me. And it's usually like, do you like what you do? Do you like your job? Do you like what you do every day? But they're not asking very specific questions. It's more like, what time are you done with work so I can take you out? Those are the kinds of questions those men ask me. But then the insecure men who are not in their masculine energy, they bombard me with questions about my job. They want to ask me so many questions. At one point, I was like, should I just tell you what my salary is? Jeez.
Never experienced the feeling of losing a good man. I've never sat here and be like, lost a good one. Never. He's not the good man.
I done told y'all this. In their minds, they're incapable of being wrong. I could bet my life confidently that her and all the women in the comments and in the likes who agree with this take have had a good man, either want them or have been with a good man, but they've left that good man and said, we just didn't work out. There was something missing. He didn't have enough, something code word for toxicity, yada, yada, yada. I can confidently bet my life on that. Like, I know that however old this woman is, in her life, she's come across a man who had nothing but pure intentions, and she didn't like him for whatever reason. She might have straight up called bro a square. But in these women's minds, they're incapable of being, it's not even that they like won't take accountability, like literally something's wired in their mind. They're incapable of realizing when they're wrong. You ever prove a woman wrong, what's the first thing she gonna hit you with? Men, let me know, what she gonna call you? Yeah, she either called you gay, she called you sassy, she called you toxic, she called you manipulative, she called you a liar, she called you a gaslighter, she called you one of them things. If you've ever proved a woman wrong, something's wrong with you. It's not that what she did was wrong. It's not that what she did was wrong. It's not that she could have possibly misstepped. It's not possible that she was maybe disrespectful to you. No, something's wrong with you because she can't be wrong. This whole time, I thought it was like an accountability issue, but it's literally in their reality. Like there is some type of genjutsu. They can't perceive themselves to be an issue. Like, I don't think there's a man out there in all his dating life in between the ages of 18 or dead that could ever say that they've dated multiple women before and could say, I was never the problem one time. Like, I don't think there's like every man at some point be like, yeah, I was the problem here. I did this here. Da, 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 da. They can point out when they've been wrong and when they've been wronged. Women can only point out when they're wrong. I mean, when someone else has done them wrong. Men, how many times have you heard a woman ever say, yeah, I was the problem? And not in like a tongue-in-cheek type of way where she's like, man, haha, I'm so toxic. No, when has a woman ever sat down like, man, I really messed up with that dude? Yeah, exactly.
No woman has all 5. Okay, let's see here. $40. I have $40. Number 2. Fish.
And what he's talking about, women, some women never admitting when they're wrong. It gets frustrating to men, and men just decide it's better to stay single. I'm not going to be putting up with BS. I'm not the only one that's wrong in the relationship. I'm not the only one that needs to make improvements. That type of stuff tires you out, and it just gets it's more than annoying. It's foolishness.
We got a doozy today, fellas. Today we have the weaponization of you're being insecure. So the ladies have recently coined this term, you're being insecure, to justify their wrongdoings in their disrespectful behavior. Now you may be wondering, what does that look like? Where does this term usually get used? Posting their body all over Instagram, soliciting attention from other men purposefully, wearing outfits that a respectful girlfriend or wife wouldn't wear, talking with other men under the guise of being friends. But these are just a few examples of where, when you bring up the problem of you're not okay with this, you get hit with you're just being insecure. What? So you're insecure? What, I can't show my ass all over Instagram? What, it's not okay that I wear this to the club? So this has essentially just been an easy out for them to try to get you all upset. No, I'm not insecure. No, of course not. But in reality, wouldn't you be more insecure if you had a problem with something and didn't bring it to their attention? Think about that. So the solution, it's very simple. Establish your boundaries, and if crossed, find a new woman. Don't sit here and argue. Don't tell them what to do. You're not their father. If what they're doing you're not okay with, go find yourself a new woman. It's that simple. Time to hit the girlfriend store. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, and I will see you at the same time again tomorrow.
My question is this: if y'all feel like men don't do like they exist for no reason, let me know what the women are for. Because whether y'all want to believe it or not, women's purpose on earth is to procreate. Not saying that's our main purpose on earth.
But it is.
But bitch, without man and woman, we could not procreate. Because we all know that women always complain about some labor, whether it's hard labor, domestic labor, or anything. So you lazy ass ain't finna invent, build, or create but a problem. They want to talk about the world would be a better place if men didn't exist? Bitch, speak for yourself. If it wasn't for women being with men, we all would not be here. So I'm just trying to figure out, do y'all want to eradicate us, including yourself? Because that's what it's giving. Don't be trying to unalive everybody along with your ass.
You look a mess. I feel like as a black woman, I'm not, for a lot of men of color, or for men in general, I'm not their number one pick.
You're not their number one pick. You're not. Okay? I need you to understand that. She said, as a black woman, I feel like I am not their first pick, implying that it's because she's black and not because she look a mess. Let's just be honest. You're implying that they don't like you because you are a black woman and not because you went out in public looking how you was looking. That's the reason why. If this is the way you'll go out in public, then this is how you look 100% of the time. A mess. A mess. Do something with yourself. Put yourself together. You look a mess. Like, I'm so sick and tired of y'all getting on here looking crazy and then being like, men don't like black women. What makes y'all think that somebody want to see you out in public looking a mess and they're going to pass up all the people that's put together, got that shit on? They're going to pass all them up to come over there with you looking frumpy and dumpy. No. Nobody wants that. Do you want a man that is frumpy, dumpy, got oversized, dingy t-shirt on, looking sloppy build, ain't got no haircut, looking like he just rolled out the bed? Is that the man that you're going after? What makes you think men don't also like attractive people or people that look nice, people that put themselves together? Why do you think it's okay to look a mess and then blame black men and say, well, black men don't like black women? No, they don't like you. They don't like you. Okay? You mean to tell me that the black men are turning you down so the white men are beating down your door? No. It's all the men. None of the men want to be with somebody that look a mess. I'm sorry. They just don't. You are the problem. Fix it or don't. Fix it and see if that changes anything. Or don't and keep receiving the same outcome. But to blame black men for you looking a mess or to blame black men for wanting somebody that looks nice, that's a code. Get your ass up, take off the dingy t-shirt, and do something with yourself.
And this is what you need to start telling women, because honestly, we don't call modern women losers enough. Once again, they walk around the house looking like a bum, looking like a straight bum. There's a lot of things that modern women don't do. And when a man calls it out, then all of a sudden it's a problem. All of a sudden the man is wrong. You need to take accountability for how you're showing up in the relationship, which is like garbage.
This one is so filled with rage.
If you're a woman and you hate feminism, then shut the up like you would have to do without it. Shut the up and go get married at 20 and submit to your husband and have his children and stop posting online and stop going to college and stop wearing jeans and live your life without it and see what that life is like. Because I'm sick of you guys getting on here and saying that you're not feminist or that you hate feminism when you don't even know what privileges it has afforded you. It's like using your phone every single day and then saying that you hate electricity. Why do you keep talking? Like you guys are using feminism to complain about how you hate feminism. Shut the up.
These women have swallowed that it is a privilege to do all of these things that ultimately make them miserable, and that it is slavery to do all of the things that are innately feminine, like having a baby and taking care of children and leaning on a man and getting married young, they've been told that that's a sign of weakness and enslavement.
I never once said to that, oh, well, what you won't do the next will. Where is he at? Where? You know how much work and how much I had to put in for that to do that he's doing? They ain't just out here
honey,
just doing
solid,
that.
honey.
Like,
you talking
come
that
on,
shit now,
man.
real shit. Like, bitches think that shit happen like,
But a nigga gotta actually like you, first of all.
Yeah.
I could for Future, and she could for Future, and Future did way more shit for her than he ever did for me. Why? Because he actually liked it that. I was cool, but I like this one. So it's gonna trick off on who they like the most.
Yeah.
I actually like you, and some ain't likable.
Ooh.
I'm one of them people. I ain't, a lot of people don't be liking me. It's cool. It's okay.
Why you say that? It's what you thinking.
I'm talking about as far as like females.
They might do. They just don't know you.
I don't know, because in them comments, they be not liking me.
I know this is a thing to say, but when a woman from my community tell me I'm being a good man, I immediately start checking for the suckers I'm doing.
I was going to tell you, so I guess I will. Your man is not telling you about your nasty attitude because he don't feel like arguing with you. He's tired of going back and forth with you about your attitude and how nasty you are to not just him, but the kids and the other women that he see you do it with as well. He don't even feel comfortable telling you how nasty you are. A lot of y'all men are actually afraid of you, and you don't even see it. That's the funny part about it. You don't see that he doesn't tell you about you, or he doesn't argue back and forth with you. And then you try to write it off as, oh, he's just nonchalant. He just doesn't care. Nah, He cares, but he also know that you the type of woman nobody can tell nothing to. And he still love you, of course. You the mother of his kids, or whatever the case may be. The down there, keep him dealing with it. Whatever the issue may be. But I triple dog dare you vulnerably to ask him, what do you think about me? Am I kind? If there's an issue, do you feel comfortable coming to me and telling me? Do you think I'm the reason I don't have friends? Oh, you don't want to ask your man that. You want to ask him other questions that has nothing to do with it. You want to ask him about your outfit. You want to ask him about your teeth, your smile, your body. Do you think I'm getting fat? All these other kind of things that do not matter if your heart is not right. If he don't feel comfortable talking to you, being vulnerable with you, and correcting you, then there's no point in having him in your life. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Bye.
Specifically for the men, I just have a little question for you guys. It's a simple question, really. Are any of you ready for a relationship?
I went on a date and it's like, it was good. And then yet, like, I'm just tired of, like, I don't know. The bill came. The bill didn't come. He asked for the bill. And in French, he said 2 bills. And then so they came. And I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid and it's fine. And then after I was honest and I just said it, like, I don't know. Cause I said like, yeah, I thought you were going to take me out. And like, to me, that means pay. When he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated. And like, I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted, he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of... I'm happy I was honest. But like, I just like want a gentleman.
I got rejected from a guy yesterday because, I'll read the text real quick. I feel like you really have your stuff together and I'm not really there yet. My focus is just kind of elsewhere.
I'm not ready for a relationship.
What do you mean you're not ready for a relationship? We met on a dating app!
Hey, if you aren't busy for the next like 70 years-ish, I'd love to spend them with you.
And so, you know, what she's saying about some of these modern women being such a problem, being such a headache, causing so much chaos that your husband is quote unquote afraid to tell you about yourself. That's a real problem. A problem that modern women will really honestly and truly not take accountability for because they think that it's warranted. Honestly and truly, there's a lot of things that modern women know it's a problem for them. They know that they're doing something wrong. It's just, well, you know, he caused that, or he made me do it, or I would have never done it if the cat wouldn't have bit my leg. And he just got to understand that the dog licked my face the wrong way today, and I just go berserk on everybody. And if he was really a good man, then he would have gone and bought me some ice cream and a whole bunch of foolishness. It's really just modern women acting like babies.
Remember, many men will try and steal your woman. And if they succeed, you're the lucky one.
So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, then the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new.
I was saying that girls can't just sit down and shut up. I'm already sitting down. Let's see. I can shut up. Well, damn it, I got just too much on my mind. And you guys need to talk to me too, because I need something to talk about. Like, it's not just, I can't just sit here in silence. It's not normal.
Find out you got a little bit of intelligence and all of a sudden you a master manipulator. No, you just used to dealing with dumbass. You used to dealing with that can barely spell their name. Now, because your manipulation tactics don't work on me, I'm a master manipulator. No, you just deal with short bus, and I rode a normal bus going to school. That's all this is about. What the fuck are we talking about? You used to date and then put their shirts on backwards. Meanwhile, I was writing my name in cursive. And you hate that. What the fuck's going on? I didn't know it was a crime to have common sense, but apparently it is, goddammit.
Do you think, like, because you feel that you're not, like, a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Do you feel that we hate men?
A lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot, because of the patriarchy, a lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
Why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so just because, like, you're going against other women doesn't mean, like, men are gonna choose you.
I'm not a pick-me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I, like, really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
So you say on this video, you can't count on men to be decent human beings in the gym. I've done tons of videos where men rush in to spot and help women. This has nothing to do with men and everything to do with you making bad decisions, like going for a PR while filming it and not asking anyone for a spot. Secondly, once you fail and the bar's on top of you, you don't scream or yell out for help or let anyone know that you need it. And thirdly, that man walks by after you get out from underneath the bar. What do you want him to do? So again, nothing to do with men, everything to do with you making bad decisions. So be accountable and stop pointing fingers. And that bear that you're talking about, he wouldn't spot you either. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
And so she's sitting up here. The woman in the beige looking coat is sitting up here trying to call the woman in the tie-dye shirt a pick-me. Oh, well, basically trying to say that you can't think freely is really what you're trying to get around to. Oh, you think that you're better than us, but really you're in bondage, which is what they say for a lot of married women that are in successful relationships. Oh, you're being a pick-me, right? Well, I mean, yeah, I'm already picked. I got what I want. I wanted to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, a thriving relationship with a man that I love. I wanted companionship, and that's what I got. And I'm trying to tell you how to get it, because you apparently don't know. You're still out in the streets, acting a fool, and you're wondering why men disrespect you all the time. You wonder why men don't take you seriously. You wonder why men sit up in your face, they play in your face. They say, oh, this is the game we playing? Oh, I spend a little bit of money. Oh, you want to come on a yacht? Well, come on. Me and my friends, we got a yacht. We got money. Come on, spend some time with us. That man done beat and rented a boat. That's not even his. He beat and rented a boat, hired a few people to go here and there. Yeah, we got a few women coming and we're going to do this and we're going to do that and really make himself up. Oh man, he's the guy that every woman wants. Bought a suit from Goodwill that day. Bought a suit, don't really even fit him, but because he looks cool and he talks smooth, then y'all laying down with him. All of a sudden, oh, let's all get together with him and do a little something. That man and his friends beat and knocked all y'all down by the time it's all said and done. And you want to sit up here and try to tell her she's in bondage. No, I think you in bondage. Bondage to being a loser. Bondage to stupidity.
She has officially changed her name to Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi. I feel a way about women who have made a really strong career for themselves off of their own name, getting rid of their name and taking the name of a man.
Also a little hyphen. There's nothing wrong with the hyphen.
What's wrong with the
Millie
hyphen?
Bob-
Feels like we're getting into weird trad wifey territory, especially Millie. She talks a lot about like living on that farm with all those animals and cooking dinner for her husband.
Getting married at like 19, 20 and now living on a farm feels very
Adopting a kid.
1800s to me.
Very 1800.
It's either like you're your dad's property or your husband's property. I was like,
How about she'll do whatever the hell she wants? Was that option ever considered? And notice that nobody on this podcast, from what I could find, actually even has a boyfriend, let alone a husband. So maybe you should shut up. I just think the CIA would love so much to know that if Millie had been throwing it in a circle at the Rolling Loud Music Festival for the entire internet to see, these women would be praising her. You go, girl. I know that's right. But because she wants to allow her husband's last name to continue and bolster a lineage, a legacy, and perhaps when she's not working, she'll cook him a meal. She'll wash a dish or two. She'll take care of her adopted child. Suddenly, she's the Antichrist. I can't do it anymore. Oh my God.
Well, you won't do, another man will. I'm not your first. You said that about the last 8 niggas. I'm not doing it. They didn't do this. No, that we won't. What I won't do, they won't do either. Shut up. Get over this. I hate when I'm like, what you want? You can only say that to your first love. That's it. You can only tell the first, what you want to do, another man will. After that, you've already been proven wrong. We don't give up. We're not going to do it. Like, stop it. What you mean to say is what you won't do. Maybe one day I'll find who will accept it and do it. That's it. Don't stop saying what I won't do, another will. Because the next person you're going to go to also won't do the same. Like, stop it. Because the same shit you're telling me is the same shit you told your ex. And now you're even more mad because I'm not doing it and he wasn't doing that shit. And you thought I was finna do that shit. No, I respect him more than I respect you. Because I respect him for not doing that either. He didn't buy you all these purses and bags. I'm not going to buy you all these purses and bags. The next probably also is not going to buy you all them purses and bags. So stop saying what you won't do, another will. No, we won't do it. Shut up.
Girl brain is if you text him and he texts you back right away, ick, get a hobby, call your mom. But if you text him and he takes like too long to respond, it's like, oh my god, like, does he even like me? Like, now I'm insecure, like I'm not feeling well, but also like kind of hot. But also like, don't be too quick, you know? But if you text him and then he answers like too soon, it's also like, oh my god, like he wants it so bad, like that's kind of like hot. And if you text him and he doesn't answer, ultimate hotness, that is the hierarchy, that is the almighty.
Hey, what's going on here? These birds are mad. I lost brain cells listening to that. Don't know about yous, but I lost fucking brain cells listening to that. Just, do you think a woman back in the day would receive a letter from a fella or a fella that she's speaking to and would go, well, he wrote that a bit too quick, so he can wait a few weeks for me to write back to him? The fuck? No. But yeah, these are mad. And she's for the streets. And I lost brain cells listening to that. Send it back. Stay woke in these streets. Big brr.
How much would it suck if you went to approach your husband and you were thinking, oh my god, he looks so hot and I miss him so much and I just want to be close to him, and you started to kiss him, right? And you're like approaching him and he looks at you with disgust and his body changes. Like, you could have just been having a normal conversation, but all of a sudden he's just like, no thank you. I would be like, am I fat? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, oh my god, my husband, is he cheating on me? Like all of these terrible feelings would go through my body. I can't tell you how many times I did this to my husband, my poor husband. I would reject him over and over and over again. He would shut down, he would isolate because, gosh, like, that's the worst feeling, right? I'd be wondering, why are you not leading our family? Like, what's wrong? Like, am I not worth fighting for? But my actions were saying, like, you aren't worthy and you aren't enough. When I changed and decided to change my heart and start forgiving and working on the deeper stuff, like things that I was holding in here when I would hold out, and I needed to talk to him about that. I needed to heal in those areas, but I also needed to be intimate and show him that I desire him and that I care about him and that there's so many good things about him. And I had to start complimenting him and just being a person that he loved to be around. When I became that person and when I desired him and showed him that I just thought he was the hottest thing in the world, he started to move mountains. He started reading more marriage books, and he started to change in ways that I just never even thought was possible.
And you know, they're talking about Millie Bobby Brown. I can't remember. See, there it is. I can't remember what her name is now. I know she changed it because she got married, but I don't even know it. I know her as Millie Bobby Brown because that's who we were introduced to her as. So it effectively doesn't even matter, because I only know her as Millie Bobby Brown. So you kicking up and making a fuss about nothing because people are going to what? Know her as Millie Bobby Brown. It's only on paper that I'm changing my name. And I'm changing my name because, oh wait, I love my man. And that's the way things are done traditionally. It's funny how all of these women want to do things traditionally when it benefits them. Oh, you can open my car door. You can definitely pay for this meal. You can definitely buy me things, give me gifts, retire me. But when it comes to, okay, since I'm doing all of these things, why don't you take my last name? What? I'm not your property. Okay, since I'm doing all of these things, maybe you can cook a meal. What? Why would I ever do something like that? I don't know, because you're a stay-at-home wife and I retired you and you want to do something to help out around the house? Why not? Oh, well, I just order something. I mean, you can order something, but at some point in time, you're going to have to learn how to cook. So we're not, I mean, if you got it like that, then you got it like that. But most people, yeah, I can order out, but you're going to need to learn how to cook at home. That's why supermarkets are in business. That's why stores are in business, because most people cannot go out every day. Most people cannot eat out every day. And even when they have money, there's a lot of people that still don't eat out. Well, why don't you cook something? They get a private chef to do what? Cook for them in the house. Go do what? Buy some groceries. So it can curate. NFL players do this. NBA players do this. I want something custom to me. And you don't see them going out and ordering stuff. You see them going to the grocery store, picking up a whole bunch of stuff and cooking it. Because you can customize what you do and don't want in your food, and it's better and healthier for you according to whatever you believe. According to, you can season it how you want. Anything that you want to do to that food, you can do to that food. Because it's customized to you. The man got to go out, he got to work. He got to say, okay, in order for us to reach this level, I got to work this many hours. We say we want a home. She don't want a cookie cutter home. She want this color wall. She want this type of roof. She wants a 4-bedroom instead of a 3. We're trying to customize our life. We need money to do it. So I've got to go make the money so that we can customize our life. Guess what you're doing? You're in the house cleaning it. You're in the house cooking, customizing your life according to the way that you guys want it. Y'all can't have everything, man. You got to put some work in.
I totally agree with her on this video.
It does not bother me like it bothers you females when my man tells me to do something. Whatever he says goes. That's just the bottom line for me. I don't care what you guys think. You're like, oh, you're acting like a pick-me. How am I acting like a pick-me if I'm already picked? And I'm going to stay picked because at the end of the day, I honor my man. I respect him. If he tells me not to post something, I'm not posting it. If he tells me not to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm not arguing about it. I'm not going back and forth about it. Because that's the man that I chose to protect me and to provide for me and to be there for me. So I trust his word. So when he says take that down, it's going down. I'm not asking him why. His reasoning is his reasoning, and I'm trusting his reasoning on why he wants me to do something or not do something. So for y'all coming at me and saying all these weird things, it does not bother me that I respect my man. And the reason why he loves me the way he does is because he knows how I stand behind him.
I don't think it is healthy for a man to be head over heels in love with it. I don't think that a man who is on a mission and genuinely has plans to do something great in this world, I don't think it's healthy for you to be head over heels in love with it. I don't. Because the truth of the matter is, us men, we love. I think that men actually personify the true meaning of love. We're willing to die for you. We're willing to go to war for you. We're willing to sacrifice for you. We're willing to protect you. We really love you. We are really willing to put it on the line for you. Whereas women, and this is no knock to women, I love my women, but this is just genuinely how you guys are biologically wired. The moment you don't have respect for a man anymore, the love is gone. You guys are primarily loyal to your emotions, and your emotions can be dictated off of what your opinion is. You could wake up one day, and because of your own opinions and your own emotions and your own feelings, and maybe whatever someone else told you, or what a friend's family, you could decide one day that this nigga is not the nigga you genuinely love and respect anymore. And once they don't respect you, it's over. Even though the whole time they could be wrong, which a lot of the times they are. That's why they try to circle back. When they leave you and you elevate, they try to circle back. Oh, fuck, I made a mistake. And that's no knock to women. It's actually just truth and realization.
He opened the door for
Bare
me.
minimum.
Whenever we got back to his place, he complimented me on
Bare
my
minimum.
Whenever we were going to bed, he gave me a forehead kiss.
A girl will start something, be wrong, and they get mad because you proved that she was wrong instead of apologizing and taking accountability. Accountability is your biggest nightmare. You can only prove to a girl, no, you're wrong. You start something for no reason, and just because you're wrong, you're mad at yourself for being wrong, so you gotta take it out on him and keep the attitude going and be mad at him for the rest of the day because you were caught, like you're wrong. I don't know why y'all wired like that. Niggas hate getting caught though. I believe in the judicial system in the United States. Innocent until proven guilty. Niggas who gaslight, no, I don't know her, I don't text her, I didn't follow her on tell there's proof you talking to the bitch. And then girls would be like this, I don't talk to that nigga, I don't want nothing to do with that nigga, and whole time they want everything to do with this nigga, and they talk to this nigga, and they've done things with this nigga. Same with guys. Like girls, you'll tell it, yeah, get yourself. I do opposite. I'm like, yeah, what you see out there? You'll tell a girl, this makes me uncomfortable. Unfollow a nigga. And a girl will sit right there and then not want to unfollow the nigga to not see me. Whole time, what you want to do is put the nigga in their back pocket. So just in case it don't work with you, y'all throw out fishing lines. You'll post a selfie to see who like it. Or see who's still fucking with you. See who's still slide up knowing you got a nigga. Alright, I still got him. I still got him. I still got him. And then when you and your mans go through it and y'all fall out with this and the third, and as soon as the same nigga slide up, then you going on dates with this nigga and then you back talking to this nigga once again. Tell me one homegirl you don't know on your phone right now keep niggas around for no reason. Just because they fall out with their man, then they have a plan B through Z. I don't even know what to say.
You're broken up or you're working together? I'll tell you the story real quick. So essentially, she's broken up with me and I've told her I don't want to go on holiday. But the problem is, the holiday was £1,000, non-refundable. I mean, what's the biggest secret you've kept from him and he kept from you?
Maybe once lied about who was at a place I was at, but nothing big.
What was that?
No, like there's been people at places that you just don't need to know about.
Who?
Nothing.
Go on.
I'm not naming names.
He's asking you a question.
I'm not going to name names on the here.
Say it. How about you, bro? Like, what's the biggest lie you told us? I just don't think I've lied. I swear on my life. Damn.
Other than maybe saying someone's not somewhere.
Go on.
Ben, shut up.
What's the most fucked up thing you have done while being split? Well, she has gone and got with someone and messaged someone in the 2 weeks we were broken. And you still went without her? Refundable. It's not refundable, but your emotions are non-refundable, you know? I know. I know.
It makes you feel a really bad person now.
No, you know, from what I can hear, you seem like a really bad person. You know, I wouldn't treat a girl like that, you know. This guy, I think this guy is really loyal to you and you just, with his feelings, and his money, and his bank account, everything. Just look at his man, bro. Look at his face. He's in pain now. He doesn't want to show he's in pain. Look at this girl, though. She's happy. She doesn't care.
At 39, I can't be excited. I can't meet a girl. And she's like, I'm your soulmate. I'm like, you're what's left. You know what I mean? Where were you? What took you so long? I'm 39. Like, why are you late? Like, why is my soulmate used? I got a used-ass soulmate? Just showing up limping with kids? What the fuck is this? I want a fresh-ass soulmate. I got a used-ass soulmate? Divorced with kids? That's like going to a restaurant and ordering a steak and the server bringing it over and it's half-eaten, well done. You'd be like, yo, what's up with this steak? You'd be like, oh, my bad, man. Somebody else thought they wanted it. And then you showed up half dead and we're like, we'll just give them this. What's this steak called? They're like, that's our step steak. I was like, all right, delicious. Comes with a couple potatoes. They're autistic.
And she was talking about in this clip a man doing various things. And then it was followed up by presumably a friend saying, oh, that's the bare minimum. These types of women are going to keep you single. And you can't even say it's single women keeping women single. Because I've heard of married women doing this, saying this foolishness, talking about this foolishness. Oh, he did that? Bare minimum. It's a bare minimum that he continues to protect and provide for you day in and day out when you decide that you don't want to be intimate with him. Oh, well, he just stopped doing things for me. I wonder why. He don't really come around me anymore. I wonder why. The way you tell it, he just totally wrong. But the way it actually turns out, you stop doing things for him. You don't even act like you like him. You be out with your friends more than you be at home with him. You don't never buy him no lunch. You don't never make him no lunch. You don't buy him no shoes. You don't really even, the stuff that you do buy him, a chocolate bar. A chocolate bar. Like I say sometimes, these modern women, the effort that they put into relationships is literally bare minimum. It's legit bare minimum. You buy that man a chocolate bar and a Coke. That man then fool around and bought you a new car. A new car. Then worked. I was thinking, I was looking at another man or a man the other day. Woman showed that the man bought her a $50,000 car. Well, it probably wasn't $50,000, but well, probably was with all the upgrades. He got a nice car. It was a Toyota, a RAV4. I think it was a highest trim, right? And he bought that for her. He was doing pretty well, and he bought it for her, and she was happy about it, right? I will say in that scenario, somebody would have said, oh, that's bare minimum. He bought you a Toyota. Even though it's the highest trim, he could have bought you a Lexus. Why he didn't buy you a Lexus? He got all that money. Why not work a little bit harder? Why not bust your behind a little bit harder and get her a Lexus? Get her the same exact thing, but, you know, drive her in luxury because she's worth it. You're worth it, queen. They be talking about bare minimum, really ruining their lives. That's why they're single.
I don't like to talk. I like to do action.
Oh, yeah?
And this is a whole lot of talking.
Interesting.
I'm trying to get to the action.
I hear you talking about action, but you ain't did and I'm telling you that I ain't trying to do that.
I'm tired of talking. We can get to the action. As long as you give me some bread, take care of me like everybody else does. My toes, my hair, my nails, everything. Eyelashes, lips, money. Go ahead. Let me take care of that.
So you only willing to give me action if I do that? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Interesting. Come over here real quick. What you looking at me like that for?
Because I'm confused why we're not on the way to the action.
I just feel like I don't know. I feel like you look good. I want to take a picture of you, like in front of the whip.
You want to take a picture of me in front of the whip?
Yeah.
You have some money for me?
I got a couple dollars for you.
You got a couple dollars? Make it a couple more.
All right, cool. Come over here. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm starting to listen to y'all in these comments.
Fellas, sometimes you gotta let your girl test free agency. That max contract that she looking for, she gotta see for herself. A lot of teams not giving. Yes. So now when she come back to sign with you, that contract you had, you rip that up. Tell her now, you getting paid the vet minimum. If she don't like it, go play ball overseas or something. Draw a line, babe.
Okay, but your lines don't line. I know that you drew the line, but like...
12.
Why are you yelling?
I'm not. It's 12. Come punch it and then I'll freaking line it up. You better stop. Wait. Wait.
Is it even level?
Yes.
Did you level it?
What are you trying? I'm trying to get you to do. Punch the top in. Both sides. Go out more.
Look, this is so far apart.
What part of that dot don't you understand? That's
Well,
what
you're
12
not
inches
on the
is.
dots.
That's what 12 inches is. Right. 12.
This goes crooked. This isn't even a straight line. That's why I said, please level it. I don't care what that says. Get up and look at the wall.
I'm going by what this little thing right here does. Right here. It's in the middle. It's in the middle.
Why is that one not in the middle?
Because this is for straight horizontal one. You focus on this one. This one is your straight lines. What are you not understanding? That's for leveling horizontally. This is vertical. You gonna punch that top in?
I'm gonna punch you with this.
Okay, I'm sure you are. Stop doing them so close. Spread them, corner to corner.
Yes, boss.
says that you're worth 300. Cara, olha só o que aconteceu com essa mulher. Ela pegou o cabo que estava vindo da televisão e conectou no seu celular para carregar. Só que ela não percebeu que ela espelhou a tela do seu celular. E ela estava ali no Instagram vendo foto de homem e o marido dela filmando tudo. Quando ela percebeu, olha só a reação dela. Ela se fez de coitada e presta atenção, quebrou a televisão. Meu, deixa aqui nos comentários qual a sua opinião sobre a atitude dessa mulher. Se deu mal, né?
In this clip, she was talking about I was going to film a cute DIY video, but what we actually found is she was going back and forth with him and she didn't know what the heck she was doing. So it can't be cute because you don't know how to listen and follow directions. You don't even know what you're doing. What would have happened is you would have been eyeballing it and it would have been crooked. And then after that, if he was following your direction and your lead, he would have had to spend his time taking all that down. He would have had to spend all his afternoon taking all that down. And then when he got frustrated and just hired somebody, oh, we don't have the money for that. We don't have the money to be hiring professionals to... You should have thought about that when you decided to take it upon yourself to put this in without doing accurate measurements. And nobody's asking you to be a professional. They're just asking you to use a leveling tool. You bring the man over there to do what you want him to do, and then you try to ridicule him for doing what he's supposed to be doing. I want a man to take charge. He's taking charge. He got a leveler. He's got a tape measure, and he's got the gun right there. He's got everything that he needs. He just needs you to what? Follow directions, to listen. Oh, I want a man to put me in my place. I want a man to lead me and tell me what to do. I'm telling you what to do. Just do it. And then you make a little snide remark at the end. Yes, boss. Well, now I got to be the boss of you because you act like you can't understand. Hey, this is how we measure this. This is a leveler. Oh, what does this say? You don't even know how to use a leveler. You don't even know how to use that. And you're still going back and forth with him. I bet if that man put those tools down and let you do it yourself and you did it wrong, you'd be mad at him. You'd be on the internet like you are right now, mad at him because he abandoned you and let you do it by yourself. Be quiet. Do what you're supposed to be doing.